Classic Restos, proudly brought to you by Shannons. Sign up to become a member of the Shannons Club. Kenworth Trucks Australia and Pace Farm Eggs.
G'day, I'm Fletch and welcome as I bring you back to New Plymouth in the gorgeous Taranaki region of New Zealand. And this is Americana for 2025. Day one of Americana for 2025, and it's a little bit of a wet start, but it's going to take more than the rain to keep the diehards away. Around about 600 cars so far have congregated this morning outside of TSB Stadium for our first cruise destination, and that is Opunake Beach down Surf Highway 45. Americana, it just means so much to so many people. People might have a day off work for it. People that don't go to work, people that have never worked, all appreciate Americana. The kids come out of the schools and line the streets and wave their American flags. I just think that that is just so special. And here at Opunake Beach, well, that's always been an Americana highlight. It's very high up here, looking down. It's a wonder I even survived from last year's episode, because it was here where I fell off. I won't be doing that again. You can actually skydive off here without a parachute, but only once. Hot rod builder Roy Brizio. How are you, Roy?
I'm great, Fletch. How are you doing today?
Great. Welcome to Americana from an Australian guy here in New Zealand.
Oh, Australian guy in New Zealand. Well, I'm an American in New Zealand.
How do you like it so far?
I love it. This has been a fun day so far.
Yeah. Your first time here for Americana?
Yes, first time I've been here. I've been wanting to come here for a few years, and I finally got the chance.
Yeah. Good on you, Roy. What part of the States are you from?
Bay Area, San Francisco.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, Roy, obviously well known for your hot rod building. You go way back. You've got it in your blood. It's been in your family for a long time as well. Some of the examples here in this country, in New Zealand, at Americana, for instance, the 36 Ford behind us. What's your thoughts on a car such as that?
Oh, this beautiful car here. It's great to come here and see these great cars that are being built over here. Over the years, you know, between Australia and New Zealand and all these states, the cars are just getting nicer and nicer and nicer over the years.
Now, with this 36 Ford here behind us, are you impressed with the workmanship on this car?
Yeah, I really love this car here. And I'm fond of 36 Fords and the 40 convertible next to it, both great cars. And it's got a little flathead Ford in it, which I thought was fantastic to see that.
Yeah. So when you do your production work, Roy, do you actually start from drawings, or do you let the client come to you and say, hey, Roy, I want to do this with my car? Where does it all cut in with yourself?
It comes from the client. They come to us and tell us what they want, and we try to get as much information that we can from them, and then guide them along also. If they're going the wrong direction, we try to put them back in the right direction. But for the most part, most of the guys that come to me know what they want.
What I love about the history here in New Zealand is that the Kiwis have had to improvise. a lot more than what we have had to in Australia, and way more than you guys in the US. You guys in the US, traditionally, you've had everything pretty well at your fingertips. You can go into a fabrication shop here in New Zealand, and the guys will start with making the rails of a 34 or a 36. They don't even have a set of rails to start with. They'll make the rails, and they literally start from nothing and make a beautiful hot rod.
No, I sincerely appreciate all the work that these guys do over here. We're spoiled over there. We can get anything we want generally overnight. But to build a car over here is so much harder. These guys are very talented. They can do what we're doing over there, but it's taken years for the equipment to get over here and to get the parts over here easier, and it's difficult to build a car.
Good on you, Roy. Well, we appreciate the fine work that you do as well, and for being here at Americarna for 2025. This guy was standing in a queue over there waiting for his fish and chips, so we've got to let you get back and enjoy your lunch, Roy.
I appreciate it, Fletch. Very nice to meet you, sir.
Likewise to yourself. Thank you very much, Roy.
You're very welcome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Now, when your classic vehicle makes it to the front page of the Americarna official program, well, it's, kind of a big deal. How are you, Susie?
I'm very nervous, Fletch. I'm stoked about being here and being right up front.
Why are you nervous, Susie?
Well, there's so many beautiful cars here, and I just couldn't believe on the night that my car did it. But,
Well, tell us a story. How did you make it to the front page?
Well, we just parked her up, and it was one of those days where you normally get out and you polish her, you do all the right stuff, you make it shine, and it was raining. And I just said to my husband, no, not today. I just feel she's wet. If I take all the rain off, Fletch, people are going to lean up against her. Yeah. And I thought, well, if with her being wet, no one's going to lean on her. So for me, it was like, no, let's just leave her that way.
Susie, you've made the grade. Now, what a statement back in 1956. Just have a look at this car for a second. Just imagine one of these cars, brand new, in 56. We look inside, this interior, apart from your console holder with a cup holder there in the centre of the seat there, but look at the seating in this car. Tell us, through your eyes, what do you love so much about the 56 Cadillac?
She's like a limousine on wheels. Just rides along nice. Okay, she's a little bit of a rattler, but she's 70 next year. Yeah. So, and she's doing, and she's Miss Old Reliable. I can tell you now, Fletch, we've basically, other than last year, after coming up here, and her doing a bearing, she was always Miss Reliable. And the person I got her from, they had her for 9 years and loved her, absolutely loved her.
How long have you had it for, Susie?
I'm coming up to 8 years.
Been a good car over that time?
Been a good car. Real good, reliable car.
This 1956 Cadillac, I've just got to add to this. Have a go at this styling. Mid-50s, 1956, the beginning, pretty well, of the Finn era. Look how tame the design first started out. We've got one heck of a tank car here. One feature down the side here, it's almost like the back of a rocket engine here in die-cast with the fins halfway along the car. Out the front, of course, well, we've got that incredible Cadillac grille and the bumperettes that are just so synonymous with the brand. Cadillac logo, huge in the front of the hood with a big V crest under it. Around the front, the bottom of the windscreen, stainless steel, again with ventilation through there. How sophisticated for 1956. We work our way towards the rear of the car. This being a two-door car, beautiful styling around the back glass and the curved windscreen. Also Buick and Oldsmobile sharing that same design of the era. And around the back, wow, what a statement. The rear of this car, have a look at that. Huge trunk lid, of course.
Around the back of this car, what a statement. Have a go at this. Huge trunk lid, block lettering with Cadillac, accentuated with the big V as well, and have a go at the size of the rear bar. Where do the exhaust pipes come out? Of course, at each end of the bar. Absolute space-age styling and rocket ship era.
Fletch, I would just like to say thank you to Americarna for their hospitality, everything they've done.
It's very much a big family. It's 4 big days here at Americarna, and Susie, once again, thank you for being such an integral part of this year's event. And of course, the 56 Caddy on the front page of the program. Well done.
Thank you, Fletch.
When I was a kid, I loved cars, still do. The 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham was the most advanced car in the world. Cost more than a Rolls. Hand-built with a stainless steel roof, cruise control, electric seats, and would you believe, air suspension. American iron. It's a passion Shannons understand. That's why they insure my daily drive, the caddy, my bike, even the house.
Call Shannons on 13 46 46. Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
In 2025, why not consider a tour of Detroit, Michigan, USA with Fletch? Detroit, it's the Motown City, the automotive epicenter. Each day is wow, wow, and more wow. Imagine experiencing where automotive history on a grand scale began. Stay in fine accommodation, taking in some of the best museums and private car collections on the planet. Book your exclusive 2025 Detroit tour with Fletch. Enquiries at DetroitClassicTours.com.
And if you own a Classic, make sure it's insured with Shannons. Why not pick up the phone and give Shannons a call for a quote and a chat on 134646. And becoming a member of the Shannons Club has never been easier. For more information, visit shannons.com.au and enjoy accessing Australia's largest automotive online hub. Welcome back to day 2 of Americarna for 2025. Here we are, gathered once again in front of TSB Stadium, and we start today with some devoted Americarna entrants travelling to several nursing homes. Now, this is a chance for some seniors to wind their clocks back and enjoy these vehicles from yesteryear.
Americarna is a wholesome event. It shows caring and compassion. Several retirement villages, nursing homes, are selected each year for some Americarna entrants to swing by and absolutely make these people's day. In view now is Molly Ryan's retirement village. The lady here, dressed in red, next to Tanya, is 104 years of young. The looks on these people's faces is priceless. Seeing these cars, hearing the sounds, would only bring back past memories for most. We're all going to be at this stage of life one day, but for the meantime, isn't it nice to help change the morning for these people? Further justification to embrace and enjoy our classic vehicles.
After visiting our seniors, it's Waitara as the next town for the 2025 Americarna Park Up, then ending this afternoon at Inglewood. Here in Waitara. How you doing, Charlie?
Yeah, good, mate. Good to see you, Fletch.
Thank you, mate. You've really done Americarna proud this year. The Smokey and the Bandit replica truck. How cool is this?
Oh, childhood dream, mate, and it's awesome to see it down here, and the weather's turned it on, and just loving everything about it, eh?
What an impact that movie has had on so many people. Now, last time we saw the truck, it was an open deck with a bar on there, and I think the car was up on the back as well, right?
Yeah, that was an entertainment trailer, and so this one still is, but different. We've got the car on the ground now.
There's just something surreal about seeing the Trans Am sitting in front of the Kenworth. There's something about the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a full package now. I seen it racing around.
Having the Smokey and the Bandit Kenworth with the Trans Am, you've got to have a driver for the Trans Am. Your mate John over there, talk about a Burt Reynolds replica standing right there, eh?
Yeah,
Where'd you find him from?
Well, I actually found the car. He just kind of came with it.
He was the bonus.
Yeah. So we come down Americarna. He lives local here, and I said there's only one fitting person that has to drive the car while I'm on it, and it was going to be him. And ever since he knew he was going to do it, he grew the moustache, he's dyed it up, and he's tried his best to be the best bird he can. He's the man. He's even got the accent.
Good on you, John, 100% for his efforts over there. These vehicles look absolutely fantastic. Sometimes the replica vehicles can look a bit tatty up close, but not these ones. They really are nice vehicles. So good on you, Charlie. Keep up your great work, mate. And also Michelle here with you, travelling everywhere with you as well.
Yeah, no, she runs shotgun everywhere. Michelle's everywhere. We're doing it together, and she normally drives the car. And I've been teaching her how to drive the truck even, so that's cool. Yeah.
Well, Charlie, keep it all together, mate. Eastbound and down, eh?
Hammer down.
There you go. Good on you, Charlie. Great to catch up.
Nice to see you, Fletch.
Michelle, how cool are you? An opportunity driving around with Charlie in this.
Yep, pretty lucky. Yeah, it's pretty enjoyable.
Through your eyes as a lady, what impresses you the most about this whole outfit?
I think that we've done it together, and I think, it's a lot of blood, sweat and tears put into it, so we've enjoyed it, get to do everything together.
It's not as though you say, oh, you go off and play with your truck, I'll go do some other stuff. Like, you do everything together, which is really neat. Now, on that note, have you had a drive? Do you do much driving of the truck?
Only a little bit of driving, bit of forward, bit of backwards, just easing into it.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Keep up your great efforts, because I love this tribute to such an iconic movie, Smokey and the Bandit. So well done, Michelle.
Oh, thank you, Fletch.
Time for Ma Mopar on today's show. How are you, Graham?
Good, thanks, Fletch.
Got a good car here.
It's not a bad one, is it?
Is it the only one in New Zealand?
I would say it's the only Hemi Coronet in New Zealand, yeah.
So, all right, we've got a 1966 Coronet, 4-speed car, original as well, matching numbers.
Yep. Original engine, 4-speed, and Dana 60 rear end in it. It's the real deal.
Yeah, that's enough said. It's enough said in the department of being unique, and especially here. Well, it would be the only one in Waitara.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so let's start with up front. We've got the 426 Hemi, the elephant engine. In the 10 years or so you've had it, have you had to do anything to it, Graham?
Yeah, I had to rebuild the engine. It came in, I drove it around for a month or two, and it wore a lobe off the cam, so we took it in and got it freshened up and did everything, so.
And that's fair enough too for its age.
Yeah, it made just over 500 horse and 500 foot-pounds on the dyno.
Now, when we look at the interior, fairly bland, but there's an element of class. I've always loved the die-cast console. I think that was just a little bit of bling for the day for these cars.
Yeah, the 500 has the bucket seats and the high trim option, I suppose you'd say, compared to the 440 model, which is your base model bench seat car.
And a lot of these cars too, back in the day, just to go from stoplight to stoplight, they wanted a performance car. Often these cars had heater delete, radio delete, but not this one.
No, it's got the original radio in it and got the old heater and a couple of little air vents you pull out.
Graham, thanks for bringing this to Americarna for 2025. Very unique Mopar. And standing out here in Waitara today, Graham, thank you very much.
Thanks, Fletch. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. This year in 2025, you could experience some of Americarna by rail. As Americarna is the ultimate celebration of American car culture, not having a car didn't mean you couldn't be a part of the event. How cool is this? To arrive trackside, cruising into the heart of the Americarna Festival by a restored heritage diesel train, thanks to Kapiti of Steam Incorporated. It was a fantastic initiative in 2025 for some to experience everything Americarna has to offer without the hassle of driving or parking. The train's boarding stations included Paraparaumu, Leven, Palmerston North or Wanganui.
Like Dad, I've always been a Ford man. The Falcon Squire wagon was unloved in 1964, but turns heads today. The Americans call them woodies, but the panelling, it's just fiberglass and plastic. But it's a passion that Shannons understands, which is why my Fords are insured with Shannons. And now, so's the home.
Call Shannons on 13 46 46. Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Your story began in 1971. It's part of an endless tapestry that tells the story of our nation. It connects innovators to artisans, forests to houses, from the largest of operations to the smallest of outcomes. It's heritage. It's a legacy.
Welcome back, Day 3 Americana for 2025. Cruise destinations today, parking up in Stratford. Then you'll see some action in Howrah later this afternoon with the acceleration display. I'm Fletch and this is Americana for 2025 around the beautiful Taranaki region of New Zealand. And here we go, we have arrived in the Americana town of Stratford. Hey Darren, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, Fletch. How are you?
Good mate, good. You enjoying Americana for 2025 so far?
Very much so. We haven't broken down yet, so we're doing well.
That is good. Had to pick on you because hot rod, 1930 cab on a 32 chassis.
Yep.
Looks beautiful. I love the way you've gone with the skinny tyres.
Yep.
Just depicting the time when originally they were like $25 junkyard cars, right?
Pretty much. Yes, it's the cross pliers aren't everyone's cup of tea, but they get a bit sketchy in the wet. But you got to keep it real, and sort of that's how they were.
So we've got the 1930 Model A cab on the 32 chassis. Now, how do we tell the 32 chassis?
The 32 chassis got a little line down the bottom there of the. It was actually incorporated into the lines of the car. So instead of having another piece of steel over it, Henry decided, well, we may as well use that steel, and it's got that little channel up the bottom there. So it's how you pick them.
I love the history of the hot rod, going back to the United States in the time where they were $25 junkyard cars. Taking the parts off, taking the fenders off, removing the hoods, make them lighter, make them go a little bit quicker. And of course the side valve V8 sitting up front. That's a great package, Darren, and looking in the interior too, that's beautiful. I just love the interior, the way you've gone there as well.
It's an interesting colour combo. It sort of doesn't sort of look right in your head, but when you see it, it really works well.
Darren, keep up your great work with the hot rod, mate, and thank you for being a part of Americana for 2025.
No worries, Fletch. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Having just left Stratford, we're now onto the Americana town of Hawea for the Hawea. Americana town, Hawea? South Island? What? How many days is that? No, it's not right. Howrah. We've got to go to Howrah. On our way to having left Stratford, on our way to Howrah. Thank you. Finally, we've arrived in Howrah. Now, this is the opportunity where Americana entrants can get their classic vehicle and go down the chute here. Now, it's not quite 100 metres long, but it's the acceleration display and it's part of Americana.
Well, you have seen just some of Americana for 2025, and that was part 1. On next week's episode, part 2, you'll see some of the Friday night street cruise and the Americana Park up on the Saturday show and shine in Devon Street, New Plymouth. I hope you have enjoyed what you've seen so far. Until next week, no matter where you're watching Classic Restos from, please ride and drive safe. I'm Fletch. Thanks for watching. Classic Restos, proudly brought to you by Shannons. Sign up to become a member of the Shannons Club. Kenworth Trucks Australia and Pace Farm Eggs.